we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in Year number 8. Last episode, we took on the Overdogs in a doubleheader, and we got swept, losing 11-1 in the first game and 5-3 in the second, as that really tanked our run differential and extended our losing streak to 3 straight games, and 5 of our last 6, and also 6 of our last 7. With those 2 losses, we now come into today's matchup against the Platypi, the second of the season. We come in at 7-6. Platypi come in at 3-9 after having cut a whole bunch of players off their active roster, notably in their rotation as they cut their top 2 pitchers. And we'll be facing one of those replacements that they signed here in this finale game. In the first matchup this season against the Platypi, we lost that game 9-3, but as rookie Cole Dixon started scoring with his first career hit, which was a home run, and they never looked back, putting up 9 unanswered runs to win, ironically, 9-3. On the mound for them is veteran Candy Sweet, who will make her only start of the season here in today's episode. The left-hander will face third-year pitcher, right-hander Paxton Griffith, who has underperformed again, as usual. 0-1 with an 8.66 ERA and a 1.87 whip. Lineup for us for today's game, leading off is second baseman head of the class, Diaz. Batting second, backup catcher Jaden Norris in for the normal starter, Byrne Oliver, who is tense. Batting third out in center field, Worry Less, Spool Worrymore. Batting fourth in left field, Buck Big Country Swiner. Batting fifth back in the lineup, rookie shortstop Douglas Birch. He is juiced. Sat out the second half of the doubleheader to fix his mojo. Batting sixth, right fielder Carter Balls Mahoney. Batting seventh, first baseman Marion DDP Doherty. Batting eighth, rookie third baseman Steve Collins. And batting ninth is the pitcher Griffith. Let's get it on. Back at home for a 2-game homestand, which are our final 2 home games of the regular season, and then we will go on the road for the finale. Following this game, we'll have 2 games against division rivals. The next matchup is against the Nemesis, which is the second and final matchup against them this season, and then the finale is against the Jacks, which would be the second and final matchup against them this season. Both teams we have lost to on the year. Platypi coming in looking to spoil our chances of making the playoffs. I'll send Albright, Buffums, and Hackman to the plate first here against Griffith. Leading off, second-year shortstop Stella Albright, hitting .318 with 5 RBIs on the season. Griffith on the season. In his 3 starts, he is 0-1. He has an 8.66 ERA and a 1.87 whip, underperforming spectacularly as usual. He's given up 17 earned runs in 17 2/3 innings, just almost a run an inning. 31 hits given up, 4 of them homers. He has walked 2 and struck out 19. He has a batting average against a .378. Not a great year for Paxton at all. He is in danger of being cut if he loses this start, because I am sick and tired of putting up with his bullshit. He has underperformed too consistently, and I just need to free up a roster space at this point. Here's the lineup for the Platypi. Albright will lead us off, followed by Joel Buffums, the young first baseman. Then it'll be veteran third baseman Herbert Hackman, who is locked in. Then at second base is locked in Vern Ocean. Batting fifth, tense left fielder Butters Wilcox. Batting sixth, veteran center fielder Volt Bolter. Batting seventh, recently signed veteran outfielder Irene Fast. She'll be out in right. Batting eighth, catcher Cara Esparza. She is tense. And batting ninth is the pitcher Sweet. Griffith ready. Here we go. Fastball up. That's high and outside. Ball 1. The ball down in the dirt. 2-0. Seamer inside. Misses. 3-0. Fastball up and in. Check swing strike called. 3-1. Change it down and away. Outside ball 4. First walk today for Griffith. Leadoff woman on, and that'll bring up first baseman Joel Buffums, hitting .225 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Big off first. Nothing doing. You see him up on the first pitch. Fouled off by Buffums. 0-1. Fastball away. Blew it by her. 0-2 the count. Ball up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. First punch up for Griffith. 1 down. Runner at first for Hackman. He's locked in. Third baseman has inside pitch active, hitting .263 on the year with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. Down year power-wise for Hackman, but he is hitting particularly well as of late. Which is not well as in general, as he's out in front of a changeup down in the way. 0-1. Pick off the first. Nothing doing as the runner's back safely. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off. 0-2 the count as that drifted over the inner part of the plate. Four-seamer down and away, runner goes. Check swing strike called. Throw down is late. Easy stolen base for Albright, although Hackman caught looking, and that is a second punch up for Griffith. She is, however, in scoring position here for Vern Ocean, the second baseman, who is locked in and has RBI man active now, hitting .295 on the year with 4 homers, 10 RBIs, leading the Platypi in all of those categories. He was on fire last time we played them. He has dropped down a little bit, but he is still hitting particularly well. And for Albright on that stolen base attempt, that is her second of the season. She is 2 for 2. In scoring position, 2 down here for Ocean. Let's see what he does. First pitch, curveball down and in. Inside. Good take. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Line at the middle on the ground. Base hit past Birch into center. Warmer comes up throwing. Albright's going to try and score. Throw to the plate is close, but late. And the throw back to second, not in time. RBI double for Ocean. Platypi lead 1-0 in the first. Now to bring up left fielder Butters Wilcox, who's tense, only hitting a .191 on the year. A very down year for Wilcox. Not hoping that he doesn't lose his job here, but, you know, we never know. Fastball high, misses ball 1. Hell, your season could be over and the AI team could release you for no reason. Change up low, 2-0. Curveball in the dirt. Bounces. 3-1 the count. 3-0 the count. Fastball up. Line to right center field as that's crushed into the gap. That's going to be an RBI double for Wilcox as he'll replace Ocean at second base. It is 2-0 Platypi. Next up, center fielder veteran Bolter hitting .233 with a homer and 4 RBIs. That one homer on the year for Bolter came off of Griffith in the first meeting of these two clubs. Two-seamer down in the way on the first pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. That was one of 3 home runs given up by Griffith in that start, the other being to pitcher Cole Dixon and also to first baseman Joel Buffums. Change up and in, misses, 1-1. Fastball down and in, bunt shown, strike called as it's pulled back, 1-2. Top out activates for Bolter. Ball down and away in the dirt, good block by Norris, 2-2. Two-seamer down and away, fouled off, still 2-2 the count. Change up and in. Bolter backs away as it's inside. Full count. Fastball middle of the plate. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Seamer middle inside. Popped up to right. Shallow. Diaz there to make the easy catch, and that will end the inning. But the Platypi get 2 2-out RBI doubles from Ocean and Wilcox as they take a 2-0 lead. Bottom 1, Diaz, Norris, and Worrymore will face the veteran Candy Sweet. Out of the class, Diaz leading off. Second baseman has his contact versus lefties. Trade active against Sweet here, hitting .268 on the year. Sweet picked up in free agency during the doubleheader last episode. She replaces the ace of the Platypi, Jaden Agro. So Sweet is making her first start of the season, as she has been a free agent up till this point. So there are no numbers to look at. Let's get it on. The former Sandcat A starter ready to go. Leader in there at the letters, 0-1. Outside with it, 1-1. Sweet in the series starts out as, I believe, a C or a C+ at best. She has regressed down to a D overall, having almost no accuracy, below average junk, and almost non-existent velocity. So, yeah, that's what we get here. 1-1 pitch, fastball low, 2-1 the count. Fastball away is hit the first. One hopper to Buffums makes the play, 1 down. Base is empty for backup catcher Jaden Norris. Outside pitch active for the catcher, hitting .250 on the year. No homers or RBIs. Just like Diaz. Also no homers or RBIs. Fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Inside heater, strike called, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, pulled off the end of the bat to left center. Easy catch for Wilcox in the gap, but he drops it. Way to go, Butters. E7, and Norris will reach with one down in the inning. Now to bring up center fielder Worrymore. Contact for his lefty, trade active here, hitting .333 on the year with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. He did homer in the second game last episode as that slider is outside, ball 1. Slider inside, fisted to right field. That is a base hit for Worrymore, and that'll put 2 on with 1 down. Here's Big Country Buck Swiner, the left fielder, batting in the cleanup slot again. High pitch active for him, hitting .385 with 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Looking to do some damage here. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 the count. Curveball down and in, swung through it. 2-1. Fastball up and away, grounded to short. Albright the second one. Oh, it's dropped by Ocean E4. Second error of the inning for the Platypi. Bases are loaded. And here's rookie shortstop Douglas Birch, who is juiced. He does, however, have RBI dead activate for him. Birch sat out the second game of the doubleheader last episode. He's hitting .293 on the year. 2 homers and 6 RBIs for the rookie. Surprised that he's in this RBI slot. Let's see what happens here. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Normally Birch is batting in the ace slot because of his RBI dud, but because of his juiced nature, the AI decided to give him a chance higher in the lineup. Curveball down is grounded to first. Can they turn it this time? Buffums to short, 1. Albright back to the pitcher, covering late, and that is a fielder's choice ground out. RBI for Birch, his 7th of the year. Runners at the corners now, as it's a 2-1 game with 2 down for right fielder Carter Balls Mahoney. Batting in the 6th slot today, .275 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs for the 7th-year player. Fastball is low, ball 1. Strike in there, 1-1. Good fastball there from Sweet. Pick off to first, nothing doing as Birch is back safely. Fastball middle plate, turned on by Mahoney and cracked left center field. Will it get over Wilcox's head? Not quite. He does make the catch this time, and that does end the inning. But we do get 1 thanks to some 2 key errors by the Platypi. We cut the lead in half to the second. It is 2-1. Fast, Esparza, and Sweet out of the lineup due up for the Platypi. Leading off right fielder Irene Fast. She was signed 2 games ago for the Platypi. Now starting over right fielder Johnny Baggs, who was released into free agency, hitting .667 with 2 RBIs in her 1 appearance this year. She's batting 2 for 3. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-1. Change of away is going to be outside, 1-1 the count. The ball down and in, chased it in the dirt, 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up to right field. Mahoney over a few steps near the line. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is catcher Cara Esparza. She is tense, hitting only .152 this year with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. Fastball away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Ball down, strike called at the knees, 0-2. Change up and in. Check swing called, strike 3 at the letters. Third punch up for Griffith, 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher, Sweet. First bat of the year for Candy. This is the first time she's played all year. Two-seamer outside, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, blew it by her, not even close, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off on the broken bat, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. 4th punch up for Griffith, and that ends the inning on back-to-back Ks. Looking. Bottom 2, we're still down 2-1. Bottom of our lineup do have Doherty, Collins, and Griffith. Leading off the inning is first baseman Merriam DDP Doherty, hitting .222 this year. 3 RBIs on the season for DDP. When we start a rally against Sweet as that curveball's in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up is fouled back, 1-1 the count, a little late on that swing. Slider away, grounded to third, right at Hackman, who makes the play. 1 down. Next up, third baseman Steve Collins, rookie, hitting .340 on the year. 5 RBIs for him. First pitch from Sweet, slider outside, ball 1. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1 the count. Chased it high, 1-2. Fastball down, grounded up the middle, under the pitcher's glove. Albright barehands it and fires in time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher. Here's Griffith hitting .429 with 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down the middle, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, driven by Griffith to right center field as he makes good contact. That's going to hit the gap and be 1 hop into the wall. Bolter runs it down, but that is a 2-out double as Griffith puts himself in scoring position to help his own cause. Ken Diaz bring him in for his first RBI of the year. Diaz 0 for 1. He grounded out to first base his first time up. Still has his contact trait active here against Sweet. Let's see what happens. Curveball bounces in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Esparza. Ball 1. That's in the dirt as well. 2-0. Peter Lowe, 3-0. Will they pitch to Diaz here? Curveball inside. That answer is no. It's a 4-pitch walk for Sweet, her first of the year and first today. First and second, 2 down for Jaden Norris. Catcher reached on a error in his first at bat as he flew out to left center, but Wilcox dropped the easy catch. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1 from Sweet. Slider middle away is skied down the right field line. That's hooking foul. Can Fast run it down? Yes, she can, and that will end the inning as we choke away a good opportunity to score more runs. To the third, we're still down 2-1. Albright, Buffums, and Hackman due up. There's the shortstop Albright. She reached on a walker first time up and then scored on a double by Ocean in the first inning. She also stole a base. Fastball high, misses, ball one. For a ball down in the way. Grounded up the middle, that is a base hit into center. First hit today for Albright, she is 1 for 1. And that's going to bring up first baseman Joelle Buffum. She's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging her first time up. First pitch change up inside, misses, ball one. Took off first, nothing doing. Is Albright back safely. You see him up and away. Runner goes as it's high. Throw down by Norris. In time to get Albright this time as the fastball works. First time Albright's been caught this year. She's 1 for 2 on steals today and 2 for 3 on the season. 2-0 count here to Buffums. There's his fastball away. Swung through it. 2-1 the count. Change up. Out in front of it is Buffums. 2-2. Ball down in the way. In the dirt. Chased it. Strike 3. Norris picks it up and fires the first. Fifth punch out today for Griffith. 2 down in the inning as the out is recorded. Next up is Hackman. He struck out looking his first time up. He is 0 for 1. First pitch two-seamer down in the way. Low. Ball one. Fastball away. Outside. 2-0. Change it down in the way. Strike called at the knees. 2-1. Heater up and away. Line down the right field line. That is fair into the corner as Hackman's going to have extra bases. Mahoney gets to it and gets it in, but it will be a 2-out double for Hackman to give an RBI chance to Vern Ocean, who converted his first time up. Let's see if he can do it again. Ocean doubled in a run his first time up and then scored later on the double by whoever's batting behind him. I can't remember their name. Why can't I remember their name? Wilcox, yes, okay. First pitch two-seamer down to Ocean. Lined at the middle to short. Diving Birch under his glove into center field. Coming around third is Hackman. He's going to try and score. Here's the throw to the plate. Just laid as Hackman scores on another double by Ocean. It is 3-1. Platypi extend the leaders. Wilcox, he doubled in a run his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Can he do it again? First pitch changeup up and in. Pulled foul behind the plate. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Line to second, leaping Diaz. He dove. I hit the trigger instead of the stick. That's going to be another double for Wilcox. It is 4-1 Platypus. He doubles in Ocean for the second time today. That's on me. I hit the wrong button. Itchy trigger finger. Next up, Bolter 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two-seamer away. Strike called. 0-1. Griffith now tense. Fastball up and in. Skied into left field. Swiner going back a few steps to the corner. He will put it away near the line, and that will end the inning. But they get 2 runs. It should have only been 1. 4-1 the score to the bottom of the third. Worrymore, Swiner, and Birch do up. As I commit a mental error, not a physical error, that the Platypi have today. They've already made 2 of them. Part of our lineup up here is Worrymore to lead us off. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Let's see if he can deliver here. Heater low, ball 1. For ball down, lined at the middle, base hit for Worrymore, and that's his second single of the game. He's 2 for 2. Leadoff man on for the Buzzards, and that'll bring up Swiner, who's 0 for 1. Swiner tried grounding into a double play, but he was spared on an error as he reached base safely. Ball outside, misses, ball 1. Slider up, line down the left field line into the corner. Wilcox dives, makes a nice catch. Butters Wilcox drops the easy shit, but he can make the hard ones look easy. 1 down, and that'll bring up Douglas Birch. 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out his first time up on a fielder's choice. He's still juiced. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Chased the fastball high, 0-2 the count. Ball down and then is fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and then hit out the middle, past this pitcher. Flipped to second late, and that is a infield single for Birch as everybody's safe. 2 on, 1 down for Mahoney. He's 0 for 1. Tried to ground it in. Did he ground into a double play? He might have. I forget. Slider low, ball 1. Heater away, strike call, 1-1. Fastball away, line to second. Ocean flips the second one. Albright the first. Double play, and that ends the inning as we piss away another scoring chance. To the fourth, we're still down 3 runs. Fast, Esparza, and Sweet due up. Here's Fast. She's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging her first time up. Strike down and in, 0-1. The ball in there. Swung through it, 0-2. You see him ripping away. High, 1-2. Change it down and away. Low, 2-2. Good take. Fastball up and in. Chased it, strike 3. 6th punch out for Griffith today. 1 down. And that'll bring up Esparza, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout looking. The ball down and away. Popped up, shallow left center. Worrymore coming on. I don't think he's going to get there because he has no speed, and that is a single for Esparza. She is 1 for 2 as she'll reach for the pitcher, Sweet. Sweet struck out looking her first time up as well. There's fastball up and in. Bunt shown. Bunt is down. Norris, no play at second, will go to first. Sacrifice is successful. 2 down, runner in scoring position for the top of the lineup here is Albright, who singled last time up and was thrown out trying to steal second base. She has also walked and stolen second base successfully. She's also scored a run. Two-seamer down and in, chopped to third on the curve. Collins fields the high hopper to first, and that'll end the inning as we get another 0 on the board. Bottom 4, we're still down 3 runs though. Doherty, Collins, and Griffith due up. Here's Doherty. She's 0 for 1 today. Looking to get something started against Sweet. Curve ball in the dirt, ball 1. That's in the dirt as well as it hits the plate, 2-0. Fastball down and in is fouled back, 2-1 as that was chased on the windup. Curve ball in the dirt, 3-1 the count to Doherty. Fastball chased in the dirt, grounded to the relay. To our left. Sweet's right. She's off the mound to field it cleanly, 1 down. And that'll bring up Steve Collins, rookie 0 for 1 today. Slider outside, misses, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, line in the gap right center field, and Collins is going to have extra bases as that'll 2-hop out there to the wall. Bolter tracks it down, and that is a 1-out double for Collins as he's in scoring position. That'll bring up Griffith. He doubled his first time up and was stranded at second base. He's 1 for 1. Infield in, expecting a bunt. We're not bunting. We need to swing. We need to get something started. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, hit back to Sweet, who knocks it down. Collins back to second safely, and Griffith beats it out. It's an infielder's choice. Everybody's safe. That'll bring up Diaz, 0 for 1, who walked last time up. Can Diaz deliver? Let's find out. Slider in the dirt, misses, ball 1. Heater up and in, high, 2-0 to Diaz. Chased it in the dirt. Good wild pitch there from Sweet, 2-1. Fastball away, fisted to right field. Diving is Ocean to rob him of a hit, and that's going to double off Griffith. Because why would we get anything handed to us by this game recently? They just want us to lose. To the 5th, we're down 3. Buffums, Hackman, and Ocean due up. Here's Buffums, 0 for 2. Fastball middle in. Griffith left it over the middle of the plate, and that is in the left center home run wall. Second of the year for Buffums. Her second off of Griffith. 5-1 the score. Next up, Hackman, 1 for 2 with a double. Griffith now tense immediately. For ball in the dirt, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Ripped on the ground up the middle, base hit past the diving Birch. Hackman on with his second hit today. He's 2 for 3. He'll be on at first, none down, and that'll bring up Ocean, who's doubled in 2 runs. He's 2 for 2 today. He's also scored twice. First pitch curveball down and in. Chased in the dirt, grounded the second. Diaz flips the second, 1. Birch the first, in-time double play. Base is empty now for Wilcox. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI doubles as well. Two-seamer down, change up down and in is fouled back, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, nowhere near the zone and high, 1-1. Fastball up, high, 2-1. For ball away, swung through it, 2-2 the count. Change up away, chased it outside, strike 3. 7th punch out for Griffith as he's through the 5th, but he gives up an easy home run ball to Buffums as he grooves a fastball in the first pitch of the inning. We're now down 5-1 to the bottom half of the 5th. Norris, Worrymore, and Swiner due up. There's Norris, he's 0 for 2 today. Outside pitch active for Norris as he takes fastball high, ball 1. Flew out from foul territory his last time up. That's inside, 2-0. He's also reached on an error. Check swing high, 3-0. Fastball inside, strike called, 3-1. Fastball middle plate, Norris crushes it, right center field. He hits it pretty well. Carrying deep, back to the warning track at the wall is Bolter. He'll make the catch. 1 down because this is Shaka. Next up, Worrymore, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Can Spool get us started here? Swung through it at the knees, 0-1. Chased it inside, 0-2. Is Whiffer now active? Chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Sweet. 2 down, bases empty for Swiner, who's 0 for 2, as Sweet is now locked in. That's way high, as it almost hits Swiner in the head, 1-0. That's high as well, 2-0. Curveball hangs, Swiner cracks at the right center field. Probably going to die at the warning track again, and it will, as Bolter makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Sweet. To the 6th, we're still down 5-1. Bolter, Fast, and Esparza do up. Here's Bolter, he's 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Griffith is outside on the heater, ball 1. Giving Griffith a 6th inning here because we need him to go a little deeper as that curveball is down in the dirt, 2-0. Bullpen is extremely gassed as that changeup's chopped to 3rd. Collins to 1st, 1 down. Next up, Fast, she's 0 for 2 today. Two-seamer up and away. Rip foul, 0-1. Fastball up and in. High, 1-1. Change it down and in, low on the check swing, 2-1. Fastball up the knees, down and in, fouled off, 2-2. Ball away, outside, 3-2. Full count offering coming. Two-seamer inside, misses, ball 4. Second walk today for Griffith. Fast on at first. Here's Esparza, 1 for 2 with a single. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Change it down, runner goes on the first pitch, strike call, ball called as it's low. Easy stolen base for Fast as she reaches second safely. Pardon me. Irene's second stolen base attempt of the year. She's now 1 for 2 as that's her first successful steal. 1-0 count to Esparza. Fastball up and in, ripped into left field right at Swiner. He'll make the easy catch, 2 down, as he didn't even have to move. RBI chance for the pitcher, Sweet. She's 0 for 1, and she will bat here. Two-seamer inside, check swing strike called, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, outside, 1-1. Changeup inside, misses, 2-1. Two-seamer away, misses, 3-1. Ball down in the way, chop foul, we'll do it again, full count. Payoff pitch coming. Fastball down, in the dirt, ball 4. Third walk for Griffith, and that'll bring the top of the lineup up. There's Albright, 1 for 2, single and a walk. Seamer inside on the first pitch, swung through it, 0-1. Ball down in the way, in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down in the way, low, 2-1. Fastball inside, swung through it, 2-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off, we'll do it again. Fastball inside. Chased it, strike 3. 8th punch out for Griffith. That ends the inning. But we're still down 4 runs. Bottom of the 6th, we're down 5-1. Birch, Mahoney, and Doherty do up. There's Birch, 1 for 2. Single and an RBI today for Douglas on a fielder's choice groundout. Fastball low and outside. Ball 1. Heater away, 2-0. Chase the slider in the dirt as it bounces, 2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1. Strike of the letter is full count. Curveball in the dirt, ball 4. Second walk for Sweet today is Birch will reach to start the inning. Here's Mahoney, 0 for 2 and tense as he grounded into a double play last time up. Curveball away, hit down the right field line. Fair ball by Mahoney into the corner. So that's going to be extra bases for the right fielder. Birch on his way to third, a hold there. It's a double for Mahoney. 2 in scoring position now with none down. Buzzards threatening here. Here's Doherty, who's 0 for 2. As Sweet stays out there, no longer locked in, though. Slider in there, 0-1 on the inside corner. Slider in the dirt, chased, 0-2 to Doherty. Fastball inside, grounded to first. That'll get the job done as Buffums flips it to Sweet. In time for the first out. Run does score on the RBI ground. That it is 5-2. Runner at third, 1 down for Collins. Rookie doubled his last time up. He has 1 for 2 today. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Heater inside almost hits Collins as he backs out of the way. 1-1. Heater inside. 2-1. Fastball up, lined, and smacks Sweet right in the face. That is going to be an infield single for Collins as he drives in a run. It is 5-3. Good job, Rook. That's his 6th RBI of the year. Here's Griffith. He'll be pinch hit for. Finishes his day 1 for 2 at the plate with a double and a ground out. Our fielder's choice. Sweet exits after 5 1/3. 7 hits given up, 2 walks, 2 earned runs so far of the 3 that have scored. Runner at first, her responsibility as well, and she takes a line drive to the face for her troubles. She is, however, still in line for the win. Is coming out of the bullpen, recently signed veteran right-hander Bert Bergerer, the former Moonstars reliever. Bergerer on the year has no record in his 1 appearance. He gave up 2 earned runs in 2 innings of work, ERA of 9 and a whip of 2. He gave up 4 hits. And 2 of them homers. He also struck out 2. His batting average against right now in the year is .400 in a small sample size. And we are going to pinch hit here. Griffith will be done here after 6 innings of work. He gives up 9 hits, 3 walks, strikes out 7 batters, and gives up 5 earned runs. Coming off the bench to pinch hit here is going to be backup second baseman Nathaniel Hurls with his power versus righty trade active against Bergerer. Hurls on the year, hitting .261 with 3 RBIs on the air as we get the notification that Sweet will have a concussion and probably a broken jaw as she was smacked in the face by that line drive. However, righty's active here for Hurls. Let's see if he can deliver here against Bergerer. Pick off the first. Steeler active for Collins, so he went, and he is thrown out trying to steal second easily. So Sweet will finish with 2 earned runs against her as Collins is caught stealing for the 2nd time this year. He's now 4 for 6. Base is empty for Hurls. Fastball down and then low and inside. Ball 1. Low heater in the dirt. 2-0. Fastball way chopped to third. Hackman charges, makes the play to first. In time to end the inning as Bergerer gets the 2 outs he needs to get out of the jam. Coming out of the bullpen here to replace Hurls, who is now tense. I don't have a lot of lefties, so Holcorn's going to be practically useless here. We are going to go to Pewter Base, the right-hander, as he'll try to keep the game a 2-run deficit here. Buffums leads off. She had a home run last time up. She is 1 for 3 today with that solo shot. Pewter Base coming out of the bullpen here. Pewter making his 5th appearance of the year and 4 so far. He has no record, a 0 ERA and a 160 whip. He's given up no runs in 4 appearances, 3 saves recorded, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against .316. First pitch 2-seamer up, swung through it 0-1. Slider up and away, high 1-1. Fastball inside, line to third, over to leaping Collins' glove. That is a base hit down the line. Buffum's on with her 2nd hit of the game. She is 2 for 4. Hey, Hemp, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, we need some cheering here because it's not looking good. Inside pitch active for Hackman here. He's 2 for 3. He's doubled and singled today. He's also scored a run. 2-seamer curveball away in the first pitch. Jesus. Check swing strike called. 0-1. There's the 2-seamer down and away. Hackman swings through it. 0-2 the count. Fastball down and in. Low. 1-2. Just missed the zone there. Slider away. Line to second. Diaz fields on the hop, fires the first, and then they're going to have Buffums in a rundown. There you go. This is going to be an unconventional double play, but it should get the job done. As Diaz does tag her out. 2 down. Base is empty, and that'll bring up Ocean, who's 2 for 3, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm doing all right. Moved my setup recently down in the basement, so now I've got a chance to be louder now, so I can be heard over the volume of the game finally. Fixing that issue real nice. Just hoping we can end this 3-game losing streak we've been on. Curveball down and in there, 0-1. It's getting a little depressing. I think the game wants us to lose. Heater down and away low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, inside, 2-1. Slider up and into Ocean. Fouled off. 2-2 the count. Game man active for base here. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for him. Norris to first with it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 7, we're still down 2. Diaz, Norris, and Warrimer look to rally against Bergerer. Head of the class leading off 0 for 2 today with a walk as he was grounded out and flown out. Or lined out. That one's inside, ball 1. Heater inside well, 2-0. Curveball inside. Ooh, caught the corner. Good pitch, 2-1. Fastball up and in, grounded the first, right to Buffums on the hop, 1 down. Unlucky. Next up, Jaden Norris, catcher 0 for 3 today. Gonna get something going at the plate. Strike in there, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Check swing high, 2-1. Good take. Change up away, pulled foul early on the swing, 2-2 the count. Fastball down, broken back grounder to the mound. Berger makes the easy backhanded play, 2 down. Base empty for Worrymore, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Berger looking to get through the inning. Strike in there, down and in, 0-1. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, base hit for Worrymore. His 3rd hit today, he is 3 for 4. That'll keep the inning alive and bring the tying run to the plate here with 2 down in the 7th. It's the cleanup hitter, Buck Swiner. Big Country 0 for 3, looking to get something going. High pitch still active for Buck. Oh, that was the pitch. Damn it, 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. Change it down and in, fouled back, 1-2. Curve up and in, ripped hard and fouled. 1-2. Slow it down, Bucky. Fastball up, line to left, that's dumping in for a hit. First hit for Buck. He's 1 for 4, first and second now with 2 down. That brings the go-ahead run to the plate. Here's rookie Douglas Birch. 1 for 2, single walk, RBI ground out, fielder's choice. RBI dead active, though, for Birch to counteract his juice mojo. And that'll do it for Berger. Coming out of the bullpen is reliever Omar Chambo, the former Herbisaurs hurler. Okay. All right, Omar, I see you. Omar on the year. He's 1 appearance. He's 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.75 whip. No runs given up in an inning and a third. 1 hit surrendered with 2 strikeouts and a batting average against a 200. See how this goes as he'll face Birch, who has RBI duds. So advantage to Chambo. Chase the curveball in the dirt. I was eager. 0-1. Way high on the heater. 1-1. Fastball up, chop foul. 1-2 the count. Way high. Almost chased it again. 2-2. Chased it high. That's popped the third. Hackman makes the catch, and that ends the inning. These guys are effectively wild. It pisses me off. To the 8th, we're still down 2. Wilcox, Bolter, and Fast due up. There's Wilcox, 2 for 3 today. He's doubled twice, driving in 2 runs. He's still tense, though, as he made an error in the field earlier. Curveball in the dirt on the first pitch, ball 1. Fastball up and in is high, 2-0. Slider down and in, low, 3-0. Opposed activates for base. Fastball at the knees. Grounded up the middle, base hit for Wilcox. His 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 4. Leadoff man on. Here's Bolter. 0 for 3 today for the center fielder. Two-seamer inside on the first pitch. Check swing. Ball 1. Fastball away. Outside. 2-0. Ball up and in. Bunt shown and pulled back. Strike called. 2-1. Two-seamer down and away. Grounded the third. Collins backhands it. Fires the second. 1. Diaz the first. In time. Double play. Around the horn we go. That'll clear the bases for Fast, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch curveball up. Crack the right center field. That's in the gap. That'll be extra bases for Fast as Mahoney gives chase. He'll get to it off the wall and get it in, but it'll be a 2-out double for Fast. Her first hit today. She is 1 for 3. That'll extend the inning for Esparza, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down and away, outside, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, crack to center, that's down for a hit. Worrymore loads up and fires as Fast as coming home. Here's the throw. It is late. Norris' throw back to second, late. RBI double for Esparza as the insurance run makes it 6-3, and that's base's first earned run given up all season. Chambo due up next, the pitcher who's locked in will bat as he gets out of that jam last inning. First pitch popped up behind the plate. Norris is there. He'll put it away, and that will end the inning. But the Platypi get an insurance run. It's now a 3-run game again, 6-3 to the bottom of the 8th. Mahoney, Doherty, Collins, and the pitcher slot due up 4th. Yep. Come on, guys. We can do this. Here's Mahoney. 1 for 3 with a double last time up. He's still tense, though. Fastball way high from Chambo. Ball 1. Curveball up and away in there. 1-1. That's high. 2-1. Fastball at the knees, hit off the end of the bat to right field into the corner. Fast is going to run that down easily and make the catch. 1 down. Next up, Doherty, who's 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out. Fastball outside, ball 1. High, 2-0. Fastball up and in, swung through it, 2-1. Fastball middle of the plate, turned on by Doherty and cracked to right center field. She got a good piece of that one. It's running out of steam, though, to the wall. And making the catch is Bolter against the fence. 2 down. Base is empty for Collins. Singled in a run last time up. He's also doubled. He's 2 for 3. Heater outside, ball 1. Curveball up and in, pop to right center. Ocean there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, we're still down 3. Albright, Buffums, and Hackman do up. Here's Albright, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk today. We're going to make a double switch here as Doherty's coming off. We are going to bring in Finley Holcorn because he's the best reliever we have left. Doherty coming out, and we'll bring in Macias to play first base. He'll bat first next inning. Holcorn on the air has made 4 appearances. He's 1-0. He's got a 5 ERA and a 1.56 WHIP. In those 4 appearances, he's recorded 1 save, given up 5 earned runs, 9 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against the .359. Can he keep it a 3-run deficit to the 9th? Bottom half, let's go. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Albright looking for her 3rd hit today. She's now tense as that slider's inside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and away. Outside, 2-2. Slider away. Turned on and cracked by Albright, deep left field. Swiner going back. He's out of room, and it is gone. Well, so much for keeping it a 3-run game. Albright hits her 2nd homer of the year, or 1st of the year, actually, and that makes it a 4-run game. It is now 7-3. Yep. Next up, Buffums, 2 for 4, homer and a single. Holcorn now tense, fastball low, ball 1. Curveball up, fouled off, 1-1. Slider hangs, crushed into left center. That's in the gap, and that'll be extra bases for Buffums. Oh, to joy. Warmer gets it in, but it's a no-out double. As one boy would say, this season has gone to shit. Hackman up next, 2 for 4, double and a single. Fastball away, ripped up the first base line. Fair ball past the diving Macias. That's going to be a double for Hackman as it's 8-3 Platypi as they're breaking it open here. Ocean do up next, 2 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. He's also tense. Specialist active for Holcorn, but RBI man active for Ocean as that curveball's in there for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down in the way is low, 1-1. Change it down and in. Check swing strike, 2-2, 1-2 the count. Slider up and away. Strike 3 called. First punch up for Holcorn. Whoop-de-doo. 1 down, and that'll bring up Wilcox. 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a single, and 2 RBIs. Fastball inside, ball 1. Curveball hangs, ripped into center on the hanger, right at Worrimer, who makes the catch. 2 down. Runner holds at 2nd. And that will bring up, after Wilcox, Bolter, center fielder 0 for 4, and also tense. First pitch change up away. Rip foul, 0-1. Slider middle in. Strike called, 0-2. Tough out activates for Bolter. Fastball down and in and inside, 1-2. Ball away. Outside, 2-2. Fastball away. Check swing outside, full count. Change up and away. Bolter rips it to right field on the line right at Mahoney. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 9th we go. We're down 5 runs as Holcorn gives up 2 runs on a home run and back-to-back doubles. 8-3 to the bottom of the 9th. Macias, Diaz, and Norris do up. Here's Macias, first bat of the game for the backup first baseman, hitting .278, 2 home RBIs on the season. Facing the locked-in Chambo, who's going for the 3-inning save. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Ball at the knees, 0-2. Fastball down in the way, grounded to short. Easy play for Albright to her left. 1 down. Next up, Diaz, 0 for 3 with a walk. Fastball way line to first, right at Buffums, of course. 2 down, last chances Norris was 0 for 4. Outside pitch active, not even matters. Check swing at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and then sky to right, and this is going to end it right at fast. And we lost our 4th game in a row and our 7th of our last 8. Oh, to joy, we fucking suck. Now we're 7-7 on the year after starting the year 7-1. Ha ha ha, and 6-0. God, this game hates me. Well, Platypi they blew the doors off us, basically. They scored early, they scored often, and then they fucked us late with their insurance runs, basically. 16 hits given up to them. They scored 8 times. They made 2 errors in the field, and we could only get 1 run off of them in the first inning because of that. Oh, God, this is annoying. Everyone in their lineup got a hit except Bolter today, and their pitchers. Not that they matter. On our side, hitless today, Diaz, Norris, Daugherty, Macias, Hurls. RBIs, Collins had an RBI single, Daugherty had an RBI groundout, and Birch had an RBI groundout. Despite being juiced, he only went 1 for 3. On the other side, home runs for Albright, home run for Buffums. That's 2 solo shots right there. Hackman had an RBI double. Ocean had 2 RBI doubles, and Wilcox had 2 RBI doubles, and then Esparza had an RBI single late in the game. Pitching line, Sweet, 5 1/3 innings, gets the win in her only start of the year and possibly the last of her career. 7 hits given up, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 earned runs. And then Bergerer, inning and a third out of the pen, giving up 2 hits. Chambo, 2 1/3 innings, he gets the save. First of the year for Omar. For us, Griffiths, 6 innings, gives up 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 1 homer. He falls to 0-2. His ass is getting cut because he fucking sucks. Base, 2 innings out of the bullpen, 4 hits given up, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. Our ace reliever did all he could, but it was too little too late. And Holcorn just shit the bed in the 9th inning. In his 1 inning, he gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs on a bomb, and a strikeout. Player of the game, Buffums, triple shy of the cycle. Wilcox, runner-up with 2 RBI doubles, and Albright with the home run and the single and a stolen base is your 3rd place finisher. We all thought this was going to be our dominant year. We would be easily able to run the table back, right? Win back-to-back titles? Nah, the second half, they've just fucked us game after game after game after game after game. And they tried to fuck us in the B-Wolves game, and they couldn't do it because they couldn't secure it at the end there because the AI made too many stupid decisions. Let's take a look around the league here. What moves were made, and who do I have to choose from to replace Griffiths, dumbass? Jules Bergman to the Sandcats as he'll replace veteran Dirk Sportswood. Wild Pigs get Lolanops as they cut Sebastian Morrow, beefing up their bullpen for the playoff push there. Lupinovich +7 junk, up to an A- now. Okay, all right, solid. Might be a potential free agent candidate to sign now in the offseason because it doesn't look like we're going to need her for the postseason because we obviously can't score, so... Remington Sharp, the veteran picked up by his old team, the Platypis. He'll replace long reliever Natasha Crawford as he goes back home for a one-man band standoff. He probably will be retiring at the end of the year. Heaters signed veteran Rob Glover, the infielders. They cut outfielder Gabby Ganez as they're making that playoff push. Charlie Best cut by the Sandcats for Lawrence Wimple as the Sandcats are eliminated from playoff contention. Turtle Soto, though, gets +8 contact on a nice random roll. Love to see it. Crocodons sign Javi Yotters. They cut Ella Royds, beefing up their roster. Joseph Calhoun is cut by the Moose as he's replaced by Hito Moonshada as the Moose are trying to make a playoff push here. And in the last move, Matty Batts is off the Sawteeth, replaced by Nance Tools as the Sawteeth are looking to be in the postseason at this time. Let's go ahead and sim up to the next game. We got a bunch of games to get through. Let's see how this shakes out. Will these roster moves help these teams? Let's find out. Heaters win, so they get their 9th win. They've locked themselves into the playoffs and knocked the Grapplers out officially. Overdogs rally to beat the Jacks 8-7. That helps us. We're now only a game and a half back as it's a 3-way tie in 2nd place. And the Overdogs win again as they move into 2nd place. They're now a half game out of 1st. This is anyone's division. Heaters win again, all but clinching their playoff spot at this point with 10 wins. Blowfish extend their division lead with 1 game left to play. Moonstars keep pace with that win there, putting the pressure on the Blowfish to match them. As the Blowfish lose, Moonstars will win the division, and they will win it as the Sawteeth blow them out of the water, 12-4. Holy crap, that's a good win for them. That game didn't mean nothing, so we're not worried about the Sirloins beating the Sandcats. Hot Corners win 4-1, keeping their slim playoff hopes alive. Wild Loads beat the Platypi 10-4. Why can't we do that? We lost to the worst team in this conference both times this year. Nemesis win 5-1, eliminating the Crocs from playoff contention, and then the Overdogs put the nail in their coffin as the Dogs will finish at 9-7. B-Wolves need to win, and they do, winning 12-2. They're now at 9-5, and they rally and win against the Platypi 6-4, sweeping that doubleheader. And in the battle for the division title against the Heaters, Heaters put up a fight but lose 8-5. So B-Wolves and Heaters are locked in. They each have double-digit wins. There's no way they will miss the playoffs. Grapplers are out. Platypi are out. Crocodons are officially eliminated despite those late roster moves. So where does that leave us? Basically, even if we win out, so if we win out, we will give the Nemesis their 8th loss. That will eliminate them. And if we beat the Jacks, that might give them their 8th loss, depending on what happens in their other game, because I do not know when the Jacks play next. So I need to look at the schedule here to see when do they play next here. Okay, so the Jacks will not play before we play them. They have the last game of the whole season. Okay. So really, if we beat the Nemesis here, we will eliminate them from the playoffs. If we beat the Jacks here, we've done all we can. It comes down to the final game against the Jacks and the Nemesis for who gets the last playoff spot. Because I'm thinking what's going to happen is if we win both games, the Overdogs will win the division. Because I don't think the Jacks will be able to catch them. Look at the standings again here. Yeah, because that run differential is absolutely horrible. So if we beat the Jacks, the Overdogs are going to win the division no matter what. Because even if the Jacks beat us in the final game and win their last game as well, that's the only way they win the division. They have to win their last 2 games. If they split, they're losing the division to the Overdogs, but they'll still be in the playoffs because they'll have a better run differential than us. So we need to win, and we need to beat the absolute crap out of the Nemesis and Jacks in the process. Otherwise, we are in deep shit. Because the wide loads are still out there too. They've still got a chance to get in as well, and that scares me. I think this 4-game losing streak really fucked us. That's basically what happened. Yeah, because we're like 5th in the wildcard standings too. That's really bad. Jesus. Oh, damn. Alright, well, let's make that roster move I was talking about, because fuck him, I don't need him anymore. Can we make any money off this roster move? We can bring in a long reliever and then just cut this long reliever in the off season or before the playoffs, so I can get some money back for his dumbass, and I could still use Toolsy as a reliever because he's not going to have a start before the end of the year, so that's fine. Goodbye, Paxton. You were a waste of space. Let's take a look at what you did in your career before I cut you. You are severely overrated. Your ERA is a 6.8. You finished 2-5 in your career, and in the playoffs you weren't much better. I mean, you consistently threw the same amount of innings every year, but you did absolutely horrible, and you gave up way too many home runs. Go somewhere else. Maybe you'll be better there. Goodbye. Tiago Toolsley will join the team here and fill up our 5th pitching slot for the bullpen here moving forward. And that gave us an extra $2 million to play around with for the last 2 games. Look at player development here. Okay, so this one for Bonventry did stick around. So it's a conversation between these 3. I don't like this one, and this one I'm actually okay with because there's no penalty for this. But it's a little expensive, so backup, so he's not going to play. These guys do play, that's the problem. And Bonventry, although composed is it would be a great trade for her, honestly, because it really helps with her deficiency as accuracy based. Oh, damn. Is this worth it, though? That's the problem. Because I could easily get these 2 and improve 2 of my starters who play every game. Oh, decisions. I think I'm going to go for the smart move here, and I'm going to upgrade Oliver and Collins. Just improve our 2 starters here. So 1 power, and we're going to get the 3 arm here for Oliver, so improving his catching arm a little bit. And then for Collins, we're going to upgrade his power. He's going to get +2. Puts him up over 60. Gets the 1 speed, which is fine. He's already plenty fast. Up to 81 in the automatic 2 fielding, which he desperately needed. He's up to a 49. Okay. Getting a little bit better. I like that. Plus, it opens up 2 more spots for potential player development things moving forward. So let's preview what's going to look like next episode, which is probably going to be recorded right after this because I've got time and I'm not tired, and I kind of just want to get this season over with at this point because it's just been an absolute nightmare. Next to last game of the year is going to be against the Nemesis. Both teams coming at 7-7. If we win, we keep our playoff hopes alive. If we lose, we're officially eliminated, and it might turn into a doubleheader where I just get rid of the last game against the Jacks as well, just to get this season over with that much faster. On the mound will be rookie Chris Trickster for the Nemesis. He's 0-1 with an 8.18 ERA and a 1.91 WHIP. And on the mound for us, it'll be Emily Bonventre, 2-1 with a 3.57 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP. Lineup we'll send out there, leading off will be Diaz at second. Worrymore will be in right field, batting second. Doherty at first base again, batting third. Swiner in the cleanup slot in left. Oliver behind the dish, batting fifth. Collins at third base is batting sixth. Birch batting seventh at shortstop. And rookie Jared Mealy will get his first career start. He'll be in center field, batting eighth, with Bonventre on the mound, batting ninth. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. That was a rough loss. A game we probably should have won against the worst team in the league, and we couldn't get it done because, well, I don't know why. I think the AI just has it out for us this year. We've now lost 4 games in a row, 7 of our last 8, and we're in danger of missing the playoffs for only the 2nd time here in the series. Can we turn this sinking ship around against the Nemesis and possibly the Jacks next episode? Got to tune in to find out. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, obviously thank you so much. I appreciate all the support as always. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and yell and, bitch and moan about this game for an hour. I appreciate it as always. Thank you. Happy for checking in. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch in the description below, and I will be right back with the next episode here on Twitch. I just got to reset the stream manager and the, stream information. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back, guys. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.